Alright, so I just got back from the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo. It's like 12:30 in the morning, I'm fucking tired. So, compared to a bunch of other conventions that I go to, this is probably the most successful I've been in a while, so, I'm not really sure where to start with this, so let's just figure something out. So there was a free pile, just like off in the corner somewhere in the convention, and, I ended up getting, god damn, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Like 21 back issues of Electronic Gaming Monthly, all for free. And I also ended up getting these 3 Intellivision games also for free. Or at least I think they were. These might be Atari games, I'm not sure. I'm fucking tired. Yeah, they're Atari games, I'm fucking tired. I got Astro Blast, we got Space Attack, and we got Super Challenge Baseball. Again, not stuff I normally buy, but it was free, so I'm not gonna fucking complain. They have this import booth there every year, and they don't really charge decent prices for a lot of their stuff. I only picked up like a couple games from them this year. I got Dance Dance Revolution Disney stage, I think. I'm sort of nearing the end of my 64 collection. There's only I think like 60 or so games I still need, and I'm honestly debating on whether or not I should go for the European and Japanese exclusive games. So this is just sort of a step in that direction. They also had J2. I can't remember what the rest of the name was. They had a complete in box, but it was gone by the time I got back to it. They also had a complete in box Mario no Fotopi, which is like this weird little Mario photo editor piece of software that had like a little SD card slot type thing on the top of it. It was weird, hardly anybody knows about it, and it was a decent price, but I couldn't bring myself to get it. I kind of regret it now, but, you know, whatever. As for the rest of my 64 front, I did end up scoring pretty good with the rest of it. I got Battlezone Rise of the Black Dogs, got Turok 3, finally finishing off my Turok set. I don't have a Grey Kart Rage Wars yet still, and I don't know if I'm ever going to try to get it, because, you know, it's like $200 or something. Got Revolt. For the longest time I thought I had this game, but turns out I don't. I got Dark Rift. I got Shadowgate 64, Trials of the Four Towers. I think there's like a copy at my local game store for like $20 American, but this is like 20 Canadians, and, you know, that's the main reason I go up to Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo every year, because their exchange rate is going increasingly into the toilet over the years. It's actually gotten worse since the last time I was up there. Got Hexen. Oh, whatever. I'm fucking tired. I'm sorry. I got Nightmare Creatures, which I've been eyeing this for a while, and only now did I find one with a halfway decent label. Got Duke Nukem 0 Hour. I finally got all the Duke Nukem games. And I got Lode Runner 3D, so not really sure how different that is from Lode Runner, but... And for other shit I got this Japanese exclusive transparent bottom GameCube controller for like $20 or something. I got Stretch Panic for, I think, about $20. It's a game about grabbing titties. Thank you, Japan. This is why I love you. I got Burnout Paradise for 360. I actually bought this for the PS3 like a few months ago, since Burnout Paradise is kind of like the game I always wanted when I was like 10 years old. It's a game where you just get to drive around in a fucking sprawling city and you crash your car into like everything you can see. It's amazing and it's immensely therapeutic, and I've played it for like hours at a time back when I rented it, and then when I finally got a copy, thought I might as well get that. Finally, for a reasonable price, I found Ghostbusters, the video game. Got this for like $20. I kind of pressured the guy into haggling down from like 25, but, you know, still cheaper than what it goes for in America. And speaking of that, I finally got a copy of the Simpsons game, which I rented this for the Wii back in the day, and I really fucking liked it. And this thing has stayed steady at like $30 to $50 on eBay, so... Another addition to the Tony Hawk set, Downhill Jam for the PS2. I have the Wii version and I have the Game Boy Advance version, so all I need now is the DS version, and then I will have all of the ones for that subset. I got the collector's edition of Enchanted Arms, which, kind of ironically enough, they put an only on Xbox 360 logo, and yet later they released it on PS3. Go figure. We got No More Heroes for the Wii, adding to my increasingly growing Goichi Suda shrine. I have a mildly unhealthy obsession with Goichi Suda and his games, I'm kind of ashamed to admit, but they're good games. So, and this next pile over here, by the end of the day, Brian from Game Deals, who runs this whole thing, he was liquidating a bunch of shit that was at Game Deals, so it was... Basically, they had everything laid out on the table, and it was like, okay, $5 for everything on the table, and they lowered the price exponentially over the day to the point where it's just like, everything on the table's $1, so I ended up scoring like 23 games. So let's go through these. I got Crackdown for the 360. Never bothered playing this one. I think the third one's coming out soon, so might as well. I got Mag. I know this is practically fucking worthless since the server's shut down, but $1 Canadian, that's like... It's like a nickel American or something. Got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. The SmackDown vs. Raw games, they still kind of retain their value pretty well. I don't really know why, considering that, you know, there's been, 10 other games released since this one. Go figure. Got ATV Off-Road Fury 4. I think now I'm only missing 3. Got Outlaw Volleyball Remixed. Got Rainbow Six 3 Black Arrow. How many fucking Tom Clancy games were released for the Xbox? I think that's like... Must be like a quarter of my fucking Xbox collection is just Tom Clancy games, it seems like. I got Wii Music. I nearly got banned from the GameStop at my mall because of this game. Now I got it for $1. Got SOCOM 3. I got SOCOM 2 as well, so now I think I have all the SOCOM games for the PS2. I'm probably wrong on that, but whatever. Got Flat Out for the PS2. One of my friends, Jason, he's a big fan of the fucking Flat Out series, so saw that, thought of him. Splashdown, Rides Gone Wild. Got ESPN Winter Games Snowboarding, which is kind of funny considering that a few years ago when I was at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, there was this one booth there that had this giant, like, vat of just partially broken controllers and games that nobody wanted, and you could buy a plastic bag for $5 and you could cram as much shit as you wanted to there. I ended up getting, I think the sequel to this one in there. Got RTX Red Rock. I've heard things about this game, I guess. I don't know. Got Project Gotham Racing 3. I have the first two on the Xbox, so I might as well get this one for $1. Got Time Shift. I have literally no idea about this game. Got John Woo Presents Shoot Guys. I think that was actually the subtitle for the Game Informer review of this. John Woo Presents Stranglehold. Bratz Rock Angels. The only reason I got this is because I saw Kid Icarus's review of it, and I actually have Bratz Diamonds for the GameCube, complete with the little fucking doll outfit it came with. I'm mildly ashamed of that. Okay, what am I kidding? No, I'm not. I got Jumper Griffin's Story for the Wii, or whatever, for the PS2. What am I talking about? I'm fucking tired, sorry. I remember that Game Informer gave this like a 1.75 out of 10 or some shit. I got Scorpion King Rise of the Akkadian or whatever. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, whatever. Got The Hobbit for PS2, which is kind of funny because like a few days before the convention, I went to my local Value Village. I found a copy of this for the GameCube, but it was missing the manual, so I didn't end up getting it. Got Shocks. I have no idea what this is. Powerdrome. Again, no fucking idea. It's $1. I don't care. Got Getaway, which, $1. And I got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, and it even comes with a little Brady Games guide that it advertises on here. So, now all I think I'm missing for WWE, for the SmackDown series of games is 2008, 2009, 2010, 12, 13... 2K14 and 2K15, and then I'll have all of them, or at least one copy of all of them. I got for free for something I'm going to show you a little bit later. I got Star Wars Rogue Squadron, the Nintendo Power Strategy Guide. They were having a buy one get one free sale on strategy guides at this one booth, so I got that and something else that I'll show you a bit later. And before I show you the stuff that I'm honestly kind of proud that I got, this was in the everything's $1 eventually pile. And I want you to take a look at the spine. You looked at it? You looked at it real good? Okay, 1 second. If I can find it. This is the spine for an actual legitimate copy of Matt Hoffman's Program X2 for the PlayStation 2. So I see this, and I think to myself, is there like a fucking variant that I'm missing in this case? So then I open the case, and it already looks a little bit different compared to other PS2 cases. If you can see this, so I'm just like, okay, whatever, it's a rental case. Then I open it up. For comparison's sake, this is what an actual copy of Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX2 looks like. And then you look a little bit closer and see that this is just a paper label that somebody slapped over a fucking CDR. And it's like a black bottom CDR, so it's like almost a PlayStation game, and I'm just like, the fuck? And then I show this to one of the guys working there, and then Brian, the guy who owns Game Deals, he fucking takes a look at it, takes it, and he throws it in the trash can. So then I go fish it out, because this is fucking interesting, and I want to see if it works. I'll report back to you if it does. And now it's time for the stuff that I'm, honest to God, kind of proud that I got. So this was the other strategy guide I got. I didn't honestly know that this existed, but then when I saw it, I'm just like, I don't care what, I have to get this, because I own the first Shenmue game. I own Shenmue 2, I backed Shenmue 3 on Kickstarter, I love all the games, and I want the fucking strategy guide. Then I found at the import booth that they had a bunch of really cool shit there, but the one thing that stood out to me, and the one thing that I was eyeing all day until I finally went back and plunked down money for it, is a copy of Claymen for the PlayStation. Now, this was released in America, but it was only on the PC, and it was known as a little game called The Neverhood. There was a sort of sequel to it released called Skull Monkeys, and then there was like this weird spin-off game called Boombots that was a fighting game, and there was even this like laser hockey game with Clayman in it. It was only released in Japan for the PlayStation. And then there was like this spiritual successor later for it called Armacrog, which I haven't gotten to playing, but I've heard mixed things about it. Maybe I'll get around to it. But the original Neverhood for the PC costs a pretty penny, and I have no idea if it's been like digitally re-released or something like that, but I have somewhat of a physical copy now. All I have to do is buy my fucking PS1 so I can play it. And then the thing that I'm most proud of is this. This is probably the closest I will ever get to owning an actual physical copy of Earthbound. Earthbound is one of, if not my favorite game of all time, and it's one of the many games that I would sell a kidney for. I would, if given the choice of, hey, we can get you a complete boxed North American copy of Earthbound, all we need is a kidney, I'd fucking grab a knife, stab myself, rip it out, give it to him. I'm fucking tired and I'm going crazy right now. Yay. So yeah, that was my haul. Did a lot better than most years. I came with a lot more money this year, and I was planning on probably getting a bit more, but PAX tickets may or may not be going on sale this week. So yeah, kind of need to have some money in reserve if I wanna get some of those. Because this year, hopefully, if I get them, which I probably will, is going to be my 10th year straight of going. So yeah. How's that? Thank you.